Now, this matter about IBC that we are seen to be holding the country ransom. I can tell you this is a concoction by one Itumbi who works for William Ruto, and he spread the disinformation. The situation is when we, after the signing of the IEBC Amendment Act, there are various formations, and the Azimio coalition was given two positions. One position went to ODM, and then that it was agreed it was coming through Parliament, and therefore the name of Professor Adams Olo went in without any problem. When it came to Wiper's position, it was then Wiper to discuss with the other 23 members of the coalition parties. But then the state came in there, caused confusion, and brought in a candidate because I think they're afraid that out of the 9 panelists who are supposed to choose the new IBC commissioners, they may not have sufficient sway because the nominee from the Law Society of Kenya, the nominee from the churches and religious organizations, the East Park nominee, I think they looked and said, wow, we do not have one. So let us interfere with the position that the position that is supposed to go to Wiper. And that's why they went and challenged, they brought in a person without the parliament or the county assemblies. Um, are you still there?
Yes, Mheshimiwa. We
Having
are.
a lot of interference here.
No, no, it's okay.
So, in order to set the record straight, the matter of Dr. Koki Muli, and out there anybody really look at somebody with that kind of experience in terms of managing elections and doing whatever. In fact, Dr. Koki's I think passion is ensuring that whoever becomes a commissioner, the 7 or so commissioners, must be people, men and women, who are going to deliver a credible election. But what is happening, the obsession with Kenya Kwanza, is they want to get a commission that will be user friendly. We cannot afford that kind of situation. So Dr. Koki Muli won in court against the Kenya Kwanza sponsored Augustine Muli, a leader of a party with this is where we are. The matter is come on the 21st of this month. And whatever the outcome, if Koki Muli's a position is upheld, of course she will then go on to join and I hope that then William Ruto can quickly move and appoint the panelists. Because one gets a feeling that because of the Gen Z revolution, Kenya Kwanza does not want to see an IBC in place because they know that all these MPs, some of whom voted against the finance bill, voted yes for the finance bill in 2023 and 2024, ran the risk of being recalled by their own constituents. So they are very keen not to have an IBC in place. So we have said as Wiper, if Koki Muli is, because it is a Kenya Kwanza sponsored Augustine Muli who has appealed after losing the case before the court of first instance. If Koki Muli's win is upheld, then we hope that Ruto can move quickly after the 21st or thereabouts to form an IBC. And because really, the ball is in the court of William Ruto. When Koki Muli's matter was determined in favor of Koki Muli, they prevaricated. Instead of forwarding the names from the National Assembly to President William Ruto, they denied that meant gave themselves 1 week within which to their client Augustine Muli to make an appeal. That is the truth of where we are. And I've actually said, if the courts rule against the Koki Muli, Wiper will abide by that decision. If, on the other hand, that this Augustine Muli's matter is thrown out again, then Ruto should take it and move on. Are you still there?
Yes, yes, we can
Yes.
hear you.
We
So
are here, Your Excellency.
I hope I've cleared this matter about taking the country on a trust fund because we wouldn't want to do that. If anything, we are saying if by end of March, William Ruto will not have acted in a manner that now ensures the country has a new IBC, we will lead those demonstrations again because we think that they want to stagger this matter until 2026, 2027. Then they argue, no, 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 we must postpone elections because according to the Kriegler report, the country should have at least within 2 years a working and a functioning IEBC. So we are aware of all these tricks. Some of them, of course, want even to see extension of the presidential term limit and the extension of parliamentary term limits all the way to MCS. Kenyans cannot take that because these are matters that require referendum. So we are ready. We are ready to do battle. And as I said, let us see what happens on the 21st. I think the Law Society has issued or we're about to issue a statement to say that any election related, IBC related matter should be dispensed with expeditiously in order to give the country a new IBC. So I want to assure Anthony again that personally I'm ready to work with the young